Peace all. I here of Recover Mystics, and we are here today to do the seasonal reading for Virgo season. Okay, and I'm like 6 days in, but hey, better late than never, right? All right, so we're gonna do like a 9 to 10 card spread to see about the energies that we could be expecting this season. And you know, this season, the soul is in Virgo from the 15th of September until the 4th of November. So we have a good stretch, right? So we're gonna get some tarot messages and then a trust your vibe and a heart sigil from the Archangels of Atlantis, okay? Because I've been using those cards for the ladies and they've been working quite well, I feel. So let's see what we get, what the message is. There's a lot of cards flipping out, okay? What's that telling me? There's a lot of energies, and you know, we're here until we're in the soul for a while, a long time, okay? It's the longest constellation, it's the longest time period that the soul stays in one constellation, okay? Because Virgo is actually the largest constellation. So yeah, it's first card. Yeah, I've seen it already. That's the 7 of Swords, okay? And then the 2 of Swords. Yep. 8 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. And the Empress. One of the biggest lessons I know as a descendant of Virgo, this is justice, and we have the Queen of Pentacles here, is that we have to remember that we are imperfectly perfect. We don't have to go so hard, holding it in and try and make everything like stick and succinct. Sometimes a little wild and freeness is good. But we appreciate the Virgo energy for, you know, helping us be diligent and practical and working hard. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, but then don't just work and work and work. Take time to reflect on what you've been working on. Right? So 8. Shimo. The 5 of Pentacles. Yes, because there is no lack. Okay, because I think Virgo's energy is like, I have to keep on working, Like, no, there's time to rest as well. Enjoy that too. The Page of Swords. All right, underneath the deck, the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is like initiating new passion, because Virgo's kind of like a bit of a stick in the mud at times with all that practicality that they want to be in. And when I say Virgo, I don't mean Virgo people, I mean Virgo energy. So we all encompass a little bit of Virgo in us. So different degrees, some more than others, right? But the Page of Wands is about initiating a new, it's a messenger for, go ahead, baby. For passions, your spirituality, okay? It's a newness, it's a beginning. It's also a messenger for working your spirit nature first and foremost, which we've been saying, which we know already here at this channel, that spirit is first and matter is after, right? And we have to remember that as we continue on moving through the season, okay? First of all, we have the 7 of Swords. This is like self-deception. It can sometimes be deception outside of us, but a lot of the time it's the deception that we have on ourselves, because the 7 of Swords. Hi.
Are you on the phone? Because you're not supposed to be on the phone.
I'm not on the phone. I'm recording. No, I'm not. I'm recording something.
Where is your mommy?
I'm right here.
Because we cannot have the children with taking on the games.
They finished one. They put one the other back.
No, I didn't, because I left this here.
Okay. Can you put that down back, please, baby? Put it back inside the box, okay? Sometimes it's going to be deception from other people, mind fucks, like if we could say. We're in the library, it's quiet, we're the only ones in here. The lady's got an issue with the baby's playing with the stuff, and that's why I'm recording. I'm not on the phone. But anyways, let's not delude ourselves. Well done, darling. Bring it here, Filia. People see the card and get spooked. Okay, well, the lady wants you all to put the stuff back. Once you finish with one box, put it back, and then you can go pick up another one, okay? I'll make sure it goes, all of the stuff that you took out of the box, you put back in the box. So go ahead and put these things back in. Don't do it right on the floor there. Make sure it all goes in. Is there anything else out there that needs to be put in?
No.
Okay, be careful, don't lose the parts. It's best that you just... So we have the Seven of Swords here. Okay, the Seven of Swords is deception, mind fucks. You know, it can be deception from others, stealing thoughts or intercepting thoughts as well. But mainly it's our own mind fucking us up. And you know that the Virgo energy is I always feel like it's a very mental sign because it is ruled by Mercury, but it is an earth sign at the same time. So a great lesson for the Virgo energy is to balance your thoughts in groundation, okay? Because you're naturally an earth sign, but you're also very mental with all the practicality and the pragmatism of the way you look at things. And then we have the Two of Swords. So it's about, you know, knowing that you are very mental, but you should ground yourself. Because the Two of Swords is a energy where you have decisions to make, and it's all in the mind, but you are, you know, stifling yourself almost, not wanting to make the decision. And yeah, sometimes to do with emotions and needing to balance those emotions, okay, and not deceiving yourself. Because the light is within you. Because with this deception that we have here, most of the time it is because you're ignoring your innate wisdom. Whether it's deception from other people, deception that you're doing unto yourself. We also have the Eight of Wands here. It's all about fast-paced communication. They call it the arrows of love. I like to look at it as understanding your cyclic nature and moving with the understanding of it. So knowing your past, your present, and future, and making strives towards where you know you want to go, where it's fruitful for you, where it's passionate for you, right? And that is in building foundations that is strong, that is creative, that is divinely guided. Okay, you know, we're in the 2018 year, it's all about divinely guided relationships, okay, for better sustained relations. Okay, yes, because doing so brings about abundance, you know, and justice and more growth in the material realm, where you can nurture and then take time to realize how much you have built, how much you have been able to gain abundantly through justice and nurturing the physical, okay? But remember always, the lesson of Venus right here, the Empress, is utilize your spirit first to get to the matter, okay? And with doing that, there is justice, there is peace, there is harmony, there is balance, okay? And once you feel that abundance coming through, you feel that, you know, you're nurturing your material realm, check it, take time to check it, to see where you next need to move. But don't ruminate, don't dwell. Just take your time with it to see it through. Because when you move too far, sometimes we're thinking like, oh shit, I still need to continue. Like, because after this is the Eight, and the Eight of Pentacles sometimes is the one that works very hard, but not always very smart, you know, just wants to be working. And yes, there's no need to do that. The Five of Pentacles is the sign of feeling like being left out in cold or feeling lack. And if you're abundant, yes, and sometimes your abundance can, you know, flip and change at times, but with balance, if you incorporate balance and keep nurturing and take time to do the reflective work, not just work, but take time to review what you have worked towards, what, tick off those boxes and give thanks for the boxes that's already been ticked off. Okay, there is no need to feel like this. Okay, cut that shit off. The feeling of lack is what we need to cut off. Again, understanding that we are spirit first and matter after, and cultivating that. Cultivating that, yes, because we're in the soul of Virgo. So yes, be practical. Also give thanks to yourself when you've completed something. Don't be such a workaholic. Don't be so pragmatic. Use your higher heart, higher mind, which is your heart. Okay. Let's see what else. Trust your vibes. What vibes do we need to trust this season? Okay, walk it off. Oh, and make a note of it. Yes, make a note of the fact that you are imperfectly perfect. There is no lack. Okay, you are an abundant being. Be balanced with that. Work smart, not hard, by taking time to do the inventory list. Once you've had a period of working hard, then take time to realize, okay, this is what I've done a good job, and pat yourself in the back. Give thanks. Don't deceive yourself of the truth. Don't allow anybody else to deceive yourself of your inner truth, your innate truth. You know what the decisions you need to make to move forward in love, in family, in partnerships, in unions. Okay? To have that grounding, stable community. Make a note of everything you need to do. Definitely do the inventory list. I think that's really important. Take time to do the inventory list. And this is the number 7. Again, checking yourself, going within to get the innate wisdom, because there's a lot of yellow here. And Mercury vibrates from the yellow vibration as well. It's all about your Mercury being a ruler of Virgo. It's all about you going within, taking time to search your soul to get the wisdom that knows all. Okay? And then we have 28, number 10, walk it off. Exercise is always great. Shake things off. Like this reminds me of twerking it out. That's what I love to do. When sometimes when you're stressed, just dancing, moving helps you regain your balance again and shift all the density. 28, integrating, and then helps you get back to your higher state of awareness, knowing that spirit is first and matter is after. What do we have for the angel heart sigils? All right, any more? What do we have here? Archangel Chamuel, reconciliation. Again, that integration, that utilizing your yin and your yang side. That's your feminine, receptive nature, your nurturing nature, which we have here with the Queen of Pentacles, to bring about your abundance in the material physical world. And then also utilizing your masculine energy, yes, which is the forthright. It's that go-getter. It's that pragmatic as well, right? Bringing that together. What had I say? Again, integrating your even your light and your dark side. Okay. Integration in all its form, knowing that you are both feminine and masculine energy encompassed in one. And Archangel Chamuel is all about love, I read that one actually for a second. Any more, please? Underneath the deck, we have acceptance. Yes, accept yourself as you are and strive to be better always. And knowing that, again, the message I always get for Virgo season is you are imperfectly perfect, okay? As long as you're striving to do better as well, you're always going to be A-okay. Accept your flaws and all, okay? Utilize it all from your highest octave. Strive for that. Yes. Let's see what we have in the books here. I think we should move right on page. Reconciliation says Samuel, as the divine guide, is always present for you to help you reap reconciliation from conflict. No matter what level or theme of operation, the ritual of reconciliation is an expression of the infinite, and therefore inclusively part of the angel's consciousness, for they comprehend the nature of duality on this planet, even though other planetary domains they serve do not have similar vibrational fields. Many major reconciliations are taking place at this time on our planet, as we saw with Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev. I can't say it. Gorbachev in 1989, bringing closure to the Cold War. This was when the strife that had raged for years between the Soviets of the East and the capitalists of the West came to a point of closure. This was an act of supreme significance, bringing further national actions of reconciliation which defined the interconnectivity of our species. Therefore, the choice of this card propels you to review your own life, see if reconciliation is necessary, and thence to complete the action with Samuel's heart sigil's aid. This can be easily achieved, sending all negativity into the violet flame, yes, and then drenching the person or establishment or location in the lilac ray of Samuel's infinite love and forgiveness. Chant for your heart chakra to surround yourself with the intention of loving grace. That's beautiful. Yes, and look what came out, wisdom. Because wisdom entails that you have to always go within to get the coups. Your soul knows all. Again, and reconciliation is important. It's like the need for forgiving and releasing. That you don't do that so much for others, but you do it for yourself, for that inner peace. Okay, and remember, if you want to see change, you have to be the change, right? So that goes again by going within that wisdom source. And the violet flame is a beautiful thing because it's a purple is a transmutive energy. All the rays of purple down to violet. It's all about transmuting, and I'm very much affiliated to the purple energy, being a Jupiter affiliated. Again, it's all about transmuting. Energies all over the place. I'm feeling a lot of people here. So excuse me. Yes, purple flame transmutes all-ish. Okay, and there's a ritual that we do. We have a black box. We put in all energies, conducive, non-conducive, and well, usually non-conducive, and take that box and put it in the flame. This is all imagination and intent to transmute it. Okay, and then we leave it. No stress, no fear. Done it. Dust our shoulders off and keep it moving, knowing that we have reconciled within first, and then it does so outside of us. Yes, it reminds me of this Two of Swords, knowing that sometimes we have to forgive and release things, but we deceive ourselves instead we run away from it. And sometimes we have to remember that not because, I'm all down for unconditional love, but not everybody is in the right phase and stage to accept that or to even be about that. So sometimes you have to love people from afar, okay? And release them and accept them from afar still. Because if they're not in the right vibration, it can be taxing and detrimental to you as well. But then still forgive and release and see them or the situation, people, places, transmute it using the violet flame ritual. Okay, and acceptance. Yes, accept yourself. Okay, work on yourself at the same time. And no, you don't have to be perfect because you already are perfect imperfectly. Right. So I hope this message was good and clear for you all. Sorry about the jungle death and all the rest of it. Yes, enjoy the season. We're still doing our dailies, so we'll get the message down pat. This season is culmination season. It's time to let go of the old and tried and tested, and move into the new waters. the new and improved, okay? Because we know what is now best for us. We know how to move again, and remembering always that spirit is first and matter is after. So everything that we want to see in the physical realm, it has to first come from a spiritual place. And spiritual doesn't have to be like spooky. People think, oh, spirit, that means like ghosts and shit. Like, of course not. What happened? Come here. It doesn't always have to be spiritual. Sorry, baby, come here. We're here too long, I know. Take your time. You don't have to, there's no rush in here. There's no need to run, okay? Calm down. Sorry, darling. Apologize to your sister, Maud. I know it was an accident, but you have to be careful what you're doing, okay? I know. Sorry, darling. It was an accident, okay? I'm sorry. I understand. Okay, don't focus on what I'm saying to you here. Down. Let it pass. Let it heal. We're healing. Okay, Jeremiah, thank you very much for the healing. Don't waste any more of your energy crying, okay? We'll be leaving soon. Okay, thanks. All right. All right. Where's the pram? We're gonna go now. Can you put the stuff away? Put the rest of the stuff away? Right. So yes. We need to transmute a lot of ish. Thanks for the reminder, Virgo season, because yes, I need that myself. I'm using wisdom. Wisdom, I'm going to read this card here. It says, wisdom, knowledge is learned, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective as drama and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. And the affirmation is, I listen to my wisdom. That's listening to your own innate wisdom. And since the season's begun, I've had a lot of trials and tribulations, you might say. I'm recording. I'm not on the phone. I'll be finishing off soon. Thank you. Just to check myself on the reason why I came to be, and I get a lot of people like, they see me and they think all kinds of things because of the physical, but yeah, the spiritual is always first, and that also is very taxing. And so just understanding myself, my reason for being, I understand why I draw these people to me. And yes, now not being so fast to be rash and, get upset with certain circumstances I have to go through, but understanding that it's part of my works, it's part of my purpose. So that's what it is. Get to know what it is for you and we can move. Good, thanks. Much peace, love, and joy. The light can be blind.